No makeup. Men are stupid. That might be a little bit extreme, but I see so many videos online and so many guys talking about how, oh my god, this celebrity is so gorgeous without makeup. Oh my god, she looks stunning without makeup. She's a natural beauty.
Would you say that she's wearing any makeup in this picture?
No, she's not.
Let's go test the theory. Do I have any makeup on? No?
This is what your makeup tells me on a first date. You're rocking the little to no makeup with some chapstick?
These women have makeup on. I don't have makeup on right now, so oh my god, what a shock. This is crazy. No, but seriously, makeup is an art form. So I'm going to be teaching you guys the art of how to do your makeup so it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup. And I'm really excited because natural makeup is super in right now, so we're going to take it a step further and do our makeup to make us look like we're naturally gorgeous.
I don't need a filter. I'm naturally gorgeous.
Before we start anything, the first thing and the most important thing for a no makeup look is to really just steer clear of powders, because powder is essentially what makes your makeup look cakey. So today I'm going to be using products that really make your skin just look elevated. Starting off, it's always important to prime. I've been really liking this Rare Beauty primer, and the key to perfecting this look is essentially less is more. Less is always more, but really less is more for this. So now that I'm all primed, I'm actually going to tan my face with a little bronze dropper. But what this does is it adds glow to your face and adds a bit of color. So for this particular one, I don't like to use a lot because a little goes a long way, as I said before. So I actually used to freaking fake tan my face, and I realized over time that that is not a very intelligent thing to do. So instead, now when I do my makeup, one of the first steps that I always do is to put a bit of a glow drop. I look like I've been cooked alive, but that's the point. Always blend down onto your neck. You don't want that cakey fakey line that comes with makeup. If you look at the color of my arm, my face definitely matches it a bit more now. So if you have acne or dark spots or anything like me, you know that it is really hard to cover up and look natural. So even though I'm all for embracing the pimpies, I have been loving a nice skin illuminator foundation kind of thing. So this is the MCO Beauty one. I know Charlotte Tilbury do one as well, and this just makes your skin look illuminated and smooth without giving you a cakey foundation effect. It more so looks like skincare once you've blended it out. Okay, now that that's all blended out, I still can see my pimples, so I am going to be concealing. I'm just going to be highlighting my darkest spots a little bit, but notice how I've only applied a tiny bit. I'm just going to blend this out seamlessly with my brush. All of the products that I have used are just very light, so my skin is still looking like skin. Even if I'm using a cream contour and blush, I always powder on top of it. Today, we're just going to stick to the creams because we don't want to apply too much product. So this is my little favorite bronzer. I'm telling you, I'm going to go really light. And to be honest, sometimes when I put on cream bronzer, it kind of gets rid of the coverage, which in a sense is kind of good because that looks a little bit more natural. So I am going to bronze a little bit, only a little bit, because clearly we're already quite bronzed. This is just more for the contouring aspect. I like to do my cheeks, my jaw. Remember, if you're hitting your freaking earrings, that means you're doing it right. Now, blush. I feel like this is where it can easily go wrong because blush is really in right now. Everyone's loving, including me, like the hot pink Barbie effect blush. But we need to take it back to the days where blush wasn't a trend. We are going to do blush, but it's just going to be more natural. So I love this Rare Beauty blush, and this is a really nice coral color, so it does look a little bit more natural and rosy versus like hot pink and sexy, you know what I mean? I'm literally just doing one dot. I'm really gonna mile and like buff it into the apples of my cheeks because that will give a more natural blushed effect. And then just with the leftovers of whatever's on the brush, take that onto your nose bridge and your eyelids, so it looks like you've naturally got a sun-kissed look. Before we move on, just something to remember, if you did notice, I actually didn't put any concealer or any makeup right up to my under eyes because that can create creasing. So I know it might be hard, especially if you suffer with dark under eyes, but as you can see, I am embracing the pimpies. A part of looking natural is having some natural texture. Like, you're not gonna look airbrush in real life no matter what, so we're just applying everything really lightly. I know I said strictly no powder, but we are going to be using one powder and just a little bit of it because we need to set this face somehow. A powder that is really light that I love is the Givenchy pink powder. So instead of pressing it into my face like I usually would with like powder puff, I'm just taking a bigger brush and putting this in my T-zone. And as you can see, we still have that shiny element to our face, but that's skin. That's not a cake. You guys know I'm the queen of contouring the nasal cavity. But if you want to look like you're wearing no makeup, you don't want freaking harsh lines down the side of your nose. So I have figured out a way to look a little bit more natural and still get a bit of a contoured nose effect. So this is personal preference. You don't have to do this. I just feel like it adds a little bit of flavor into your face. I will create some freckles around my nose. And that will essentially slim my nose down, as I will be putting the freckles in place of where my nose contour usually would be. Oh my god. I like to take my bronze palette and be placing the freckles. They don't have to look perfect. Another tip to make them look more natural is to use multiple different colors. So right now I'm going in with a dark color, and now I'm going with a light color. And just placing them all around. And another tip that I like to do is put a freckle over your pimples, and then they look less like a pimple, more like a beauty spot. Like that's a freckle. Now to blend everything, there's nothing on this brush, just leftover powder from before. We're just going to be pressing everything. That will really lighten the effect of the freckles. Like you can't tell me that doesn't look natural. Like look at my skin, it looks real. Now the last step of the skin before we move into anything else is highlighter. So luckily with the products that I've used today, my skin is looking very glowy. But if you do want to add a bit of highlighter goodness, I recommend the highlighter that is liquid and something that is more of a natural color. So that is dependent on your skin tone, but if you look at your natural shine in the light, for example, mine is like a very light golden. So I'm getting a very light golden highlighter and literally just placing tiny little dots of this, because this is what can really reveal that you are wearing makeup. So just go light on the highlighter. Now this clearly does look very natural, but again, we still want to wear a little bit of makeup, so let's do our eyebrows. Luckily for me, I do have thick eyebrows as it is. I don't really need to fill them in, so you can literally just apply any brow gel. But if you're a person that doesn't have naturally thick eyebrows and you feel the need to do your eyebrows, if you want to look more natural, I recommend a product like a brow pen. It will take more effort and a little bit more skill, as you do have to draw the individual hairs, but I think that this is a super natural looking alternative compared to like a powdered brow. We are not going to be carving onto our brow, moving straight onto eyes. So if you don't have an eyelash color, go anywhere and get one right now. These are super important if you want to look naturally gorgeous, and especially if you want to take it to that extra level and not wear mascara. This will just curl your lashes and make them look double as long without any product. Literally, like, look at the difference. Like, that's with a curl, that's without a curl. And if you are someone that wants to implement this kind of look into your everyday makeup routine, I really recommend getting a lash lift, as you know that curls and darkens your lashes. And I think they last for like 6 weeks, so that's a really great alternative to wearing mascara. I know that having longer lashes in your look just adds so much. So I'll teach you guys how to apply mascara in more of a natural looking way. So I think the key is to get a mascara that is not thickening, it's more lengthening. We don't want any clump whatsoever. So I really recommend the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is hard for me, but we're only gonna do one coat. That is like a pain to my ears because I love mascara. Okay, so really light. That's it, that is it. Still surprisingly really natural, so what can I say? It's all about the application, you guys. Another tip is to just apply the mascara directly onto the tips of your lashes and not onto the base, because by applying the mascara onto the base of your eyelashes, that will give them that more thick, clumpy look. So I'm just now brushing through these once more, and literally look how fluffy and natural my lashes look. That's actually insane. I've never done this before. Hello? Okay, that's crazy. I didn't know I could do that, but that was fun. No man will be able to clock this, I'm promising you. Anyways, last step is the lips. Hello. If you are like me and are a fan of overlining your lips, you really need to get a lip liner that matches the natural color of your lip. So to find the natural color of your lip, I like to look here on the inside. So as you can see, this lip liner is pretty much perfect. So I will just slightly overline, and I'm just doing this with a really light hand. I'm not going in and creating any harsh lines. If you do want to overline more, a way that you can kind of hide your lip liner is to use a lip gloss or a lip balm or literally anything. Pawpaw. You can't say that doesn't look natural. I'm sorry. You just can't. It looks natural as heck. Anyways, to finish off the look and to really set everything in place, since we only use a smidge of powder. I will be spraying my face with setting spray. If you are going for that natural glowy effect, I can recommend no other setting spray than the Veil Soft Focus. It literally melts your makeup into your face, so even if you can tell that you're wearing makeup, you won't be able to after this. And as you can see, that really adds back in the natural shine into your face. I can't believe how natural this looks. And I'm telling you, if anyone was to see you like this, they would literally just think you have lip balm on. Here is also a close-up of everything, so you can really tell how realistic and natural this makeup does look. But yeah, you guys, this is the finished look. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this really beginner friendly makeup tutorial. I hope that you guys learned something. Yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Leah Halton _, and I will see you very soon.